Oh, I mentioned just how big this guy has gotten. Tom Dock from Noah's Animal Hospitals. I had to ask you which one this was because he is getting so big. Hi there, Kratos.
Kratos.
7 months old. You said he's a teenager in dog years.
He's a teenager, and it's causing some issues at the house, but we're going to take care of it. So.
Teenage Behavior 101
Yeah.
there, Kratos. We had a segment on that earlier on Indy Style, so there you go. But Tom, we have been talking really this morning about how there's been such a shortage, I guess you could say, with getting appointments and getting people in and longer wait times, and this is kind of a whole thing right now.
It really is, and it goes all the way back to the beginning of the pandemic and everything like that. It goes back to veterinarians having to save personal protective equipment, not do elective surgeries, not have their regular clients come in for appointments and everything because we wanted to social distance. And then it was car-side service, and that's not very efficient. And then it's veterinary staff who had to stay home because of daycare issues or because of coronavirus.
Wow.
And you have veterinary offices closing, and so all this is backed up. Basically, it translate into 2 to 3 week waits for appointments at regular veterinarians, 6, 8, 10, or even 12-hour waits at the emergency hospital.
So what do you do? What do people do? Like, what's the solution to this?
So there's not going to be a quick solution. We got to work our way out of it, just like a traffic jam, construction, and everything. We've got to get all that backlog taken care of. So the first thing I tell people is let's just be patient, understand that we're going to have some of this delay. Ask about drop-off appointments for your regular veterinarian, or call first thing in the morning, because oftentimes they'll set aside 2 or 4 different appointments so that they could serve those clients who need immediate assistance. The emergencies are a little bit harder. If your pet has an ear infection, yes, that's uncomfortable and you want to get him seen, but that's not going to take priority over the dog in respiratory distress, the dog who got into a toxin or neurologic type issues. So remember, emergency hospitals go on a triage type basis. The most critical go in first. So even if you're there for an hour and then somebody else comes in, their dog might get rushed in ahead of you. They're not cutting the line. They're having a bad day.
What has it been like for you guys and staff? And I mean, we're, COVID a year-ish after, but I feel like a lot of the effects are really starting to take a toll.
It really is, because appointments are longer because they've been car-side. Some veterinary offices are opening up now, and I think that's great, but still there's all that backlog. So there's going to be longer appointment times. But they're tired. Most of the staff is very tired. There was an AVMA survey, the American Veterinary Medical Association. What they basically said is for every veterinarian who is looking for a job, there are 14 job openings.
Wow.
Yeah, and I don't even know what it is for staff. I know that I don't know of a veterinary office that is not hiring right now.
Wow. Well, Tom, thank you so much. Really do appreciate your time and your insight on this issue. Kratos, thank you. You've been such a good boy.